What is up, everybody? It is Joe Granato and Austin McKinley checking in from the Nest Maker Studios. This is the announcement video for the 2020 Bite Off competition. If you don't know what the Bite Off is, it is a competition where Nest Maker users have 1 month to develop a brand new game demo for the Nintendo Entertainment System based on a common theme. Last year, we had about 60 entries. They were amazing. We had some awesome judges, some great prizes, and some amazing games came as a result. Which is why the announcement for the 2020 Bite Off might be a little bit controversial. We decided that we are not going to have a Bite Off in 2020. That doesn't mean we're not having a 2020 Bite Off. It just means it's not going to take place in 2020 because
we built a time machine.
We built a time machine. So we can have the Bite Off whenever we want. And let's face it, 2020 has been a ridiculous year for everybody. Let's all escape to a year that is a little less crazy, right?
I think we're ready for a test.
Okay, I think we're ready for a test. So this is the Hand Link. Excellent. This is a very special cartridge by Infinite NES Lives. So let's power this thing up. Just hit the power button.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. Hit the power button.
There might be a slight power drain. There we go.
All right. Now I put the cartridge in the toaster.
Right.
All right, and then
Just enter in the year you want to travel to on the handling.
as a test, let me go back to November 12th, 1989, and then I just hit enter?
Yep.
Then before I hit enter, you're sure that you can retrieve me.
Yeah, you just hit reset on the Nest there.
You're gonna hit reset on the Nest,
Yeah,
and I'm
and
gonna
it
come
brings
right
you
back.
right
Okay, well, I will be right back in just a minute to tell you guys all about Bite Off 2020. Here we go.
Oh, that was amazing! All right, so now we just hit the reset button and Joe will come right back and tell you all about the rest of the contest. With the reset button. That's a problem. Okay, so Joe's lost in time. That happened. But I've been working on this all night and I think I may have a solution. The good news is we didn't build this out of just any NES. This is Joe's original childhood NES, the same one he has on November 12th, 1989. So, in theory, I may be able to convert the time machine to create a 4-dimensional link and establish contact to make sure he's okay, and that I didn't vaporize him. So let's give that a try now. Joe, can you hear me? Joe, are you there?
I can hear you. Austin. What's going on, man?
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't disintegrate you. That's a relief. Small hitch. You may be stuck in 1989 for a little while.
Okay, there are worse fates than that. How long are we talking?
Hard to say. A month? Maybe 2?
2 months? What about Bite Off? People need to know what's going on.
Well, I'm recording this right now, so why don't we go ahead and cover the basics?
Okay, so let's start with the basics. Bite Off. Who is eligible to compete? literally everyone, whether you're a seasoned professional who's been developing for the NES for years, or you're just finding out right now that NES Maker exists because of this video. Everyone is able to compete, and we have a great community that will help even newcomers get started and create an awesome game. So if you've ever had a dream about developing your own NES game, now is a perfect time, and this is a perfect reason for you to get started. There are also many different types of categories. Austin, do you want to fill them in about the categories?
Okay, so the categories are the same as last year. We have 8 different ones, and whether you're an artist or a musician, a coder, an idea person, there's a way for you to get involved. We've got some amazing judges that are going to be helping us with the competition this year. I've got their video around here somewhere. Let me cue that up right now.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Hoffman, sometimes known as The Hoff, former Nintendo Power Senior Editor, former host of Power Pros Podcast, and currently part of the publishing team at WayForward. It's an honor for me to be one of the judges for this year's NES Maker Bite-Off competition. For me, when it comes to critiquing games, there's a lot to evaluate. Controls, visuals, sound, story, creativity, and more. It could be one of those aspects that really stands out, or it could be a combination of all of them that makes a game irresistible. Any way you slice it, I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
Hi everyone, my name is Orion Damassi. I do audio QA at Harmonix, and I'm also in a synthwave duo, also called Orion, on the label Italians Do It Better. The NES was my very first video game console, and the composition and sound of 8-bit music has had an everlasting influence on my own music. The category I'll be judging is Best Soundtrack. I'll be listening for epic melodies, harmonic complexity, compositional sophistication, and emotional cohesion with the visual and story elements of your games. Good luck to all of you, and I can't wait to hear what you create.
Hi everyone, my name is Vivek Vasudevan and I'm the Chief Customer Experience Officer here at Atisfy and Game Marketing Genie. I'm a gamer at heart, and being a game designer has been one of the best things that has ever happened to me, as it has helped me immensely in all aspects of my life. Atari 2600 introduced me to the world of games, and NES took it a step further by introducing great stories, characters, and worlds. These early years of gaming have had a huge impact on me, laying the foundation for a career in all forms of gaming. For this year's Bite-Off competition, I'll be judging the best promotional campaign. What I'm looking for are innovative ways to promote the game. It would be interesting to see how you theme, style, and tone the promotions to capture the player's attention to create a comprehensive campaign. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Good day everyone, I'm here to tell you about how you can win the award for the best pixel art in the NES Maker game this year. My name is Ryan Berger, I'm the publisher of Old School Gamer magazine, where we celebrate the games of the arcades and the games roughly from the beginning to the end of the cartridge era in home consoles, right in your NES Maker neighborhood. In the era of gaming that you work in with NES Maker, you have to have the creativity to create pixel art that is amazingly efficient in how the characters, objects, and environment work with the personality. You can't do photorealistic art like in current gen games, but you can express personality with the characters and show some great realism in the objects that they encounter. I'm going to be judging this category on being able to see who the characters are, how their style is, their mood, their character, and of course their motion through animation.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hannon, and I'm the owner of HorrorGeekLife.com. It's a publication that covers horror genre as well as geek culture in gaming, and we cover all genres of games from retro to next gen. While judging the compelling narrative category, one thing I'm really going to look for is making sure that the story that you're putting out there marries the environment in which it's set in. So does your environment support the narrative that you're putting out there? And does your narrative support the environment that you're putting out there? And does your character play well with all of that? That's something I'm really going to be looking for. And of course, is it interesting? Are players going to want to see how your characters and your story unfolds? Are they going to want to keep coming back to play more and more? Some unpredictability is also a good thing. I'm really excited to be a part of this with NES Maker, and I'm very excited to see what all comes out of it. So good luck, everybody.
Hi guys, I'm Del Coop. Maybe you know me on the forum and Discord channel. For the next Bite-Off competition, I will be the judge for the new 8-bit hero. award. I want everybody help each other. I know everybody has his own project and you will be busy, but I think it's the main point of our community is help each other. So I will watch how you help other one's projects. So guys, everybody, yes, have a fun and good luck.
We don't like to be the judges for Bite Off. We like to get people from outside the community who don't know any of you to keep it completely fair. But there is one category that only we can judge because it's about how much you can surprise us. The Wombat. The Wombat will be an award given to the person who creates the game that is the most unexpected, the most unusual. It doesn't have to be strange or weird or out there, but it is something that blows our mind when we look at it and think, wow, we cannot believe that somebody created this using Nestmaker. That's who wins the Wombat Award.
Can people work as a team?
Yes, you can work as a team. In fact, you can work on as many submissions as you want over the course of this month. I wouldn't recommend it. I would stay focused, but there's nothing preventing you from being part of multiple projects. The only caveat is if you submit with a team, you guys are going to have to determine amongst yourselves how you handle the prizes and rewards.
And what about the rights situation for all the games that are submitted?
You maintain 100% of ownership of any intellectual property for anything that you submit to the Bite Off competition. The only thing that we ask is that we can use it on our website and at conventions and things like that for promotional purposes so we can show the world the awesome games that our community is making.
Okay, and do these need to be finished games that are submitted?
Actually, we recommend that you don't try and submit a finished game, that you spend your time really polishing a proof of concept, a small demo, which then you hopefully do use as a launching point to create a much bigger full game.
All right, so with me working on the time machine and you stuck in 1989, where can people go to get help?
If you're looking for help to get started with your project, there are a lot of resources already available to you. A lot of them are linked right from our website. There's a series of tutorials there that'll help you get started. There's also a Facebook group, the Nestmakers Facebook group. There's also a Discord channel and the Nestmakers forum at nestmakers.com. All of these are great resources available to you during the competition. Can you, Austin, let everyone know what the rules are for this year's Bite Off?
Right, there's only really two main rules. The first is that everything has to be original. It has to be your own art assets, your own characters, story, music, everything for the game either needs to be your original creation or you need to have written permission from the rights holders. The other main thing is that we want people to use Nestmaker however they want to, but for this contest we want to adhere to the Nintendo guidelines from the 80s. Because we want to run the contest as if you were submitting a game to Nintendo in the 80s.
Why don't we put those up on the screen so everyone can see? Remember, everybody, this is supposed to be fun.
That's right. Even though this is a competition, we're not just making new NES games, we're making a community. So let's help each other out and see what we can all create together.
Now it's time for the 2020 Bite Off's theme reveal. From my basement here in 1989 to you all in 2020, this year's theme is...
You're cutting out there, Joe. Can you hear me? Well, while you guys are making your games, I'm gonna work on seeing if I can get Joe home in time for the award ceremony. Good luck to all of us.